Funding for Mr. K's Clubhouse was made possible by a grant from Amplify Arts and our patrons. Thank you. Hi friends! Welcome to the Clubhouse. This is where we play. We use our imaginations every day. There's so much that I can share with you. We can even learn to count numbers too. Mr. K's Clubhouse. It's where we play and learn and grow. There's a lot to see when you're with me. I wonder what we'll pretend to be. We can pretend we're on a great big ship that sails the deep blue sea, or pretend that we're in a rock band making music happily. Mr. K's Clubhouse, it's where we play and learn and grow. There's a lot to do when I'm with you. I can't wait to learn with you. Welcome to the Clubhouse.
That's a nice quiet sound.
You're right, Bella. It was a little bit different of a sound than what we've been hearing, wasn't it? Oh, hi, friends. Welcome back to the Clubhouse. Bella and I were just using our ears to hear for different sounds around the Clubhouse.
Yeah. And listening is one of our 5 senses.
That's right. Do you know your 5 senses? We use our eyes to see. We use our nose to smell. We use our mouths to taste. We use our fingers to touch. And we use our ears to
Hear!
Correct. We use our ears to hear. That's why that makes it my favorite sense.
I just love to use my 5 senses, Mr. K.
Oh, what do you know? So do I.
We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about. I'm on your face, they call me the eye. Everybody has 2. Some people may need glasses so we can both see you. We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about. Over on both sides you will find me. I come in all shapes and sizes. If I'm working you will hear. They call me the ear. We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about. You know me, I am the nose. I sit in the middle of your face. With me you'll know the difference between a rotten egg or cake. We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about. Hi again, you know me, I'm a finger that helps you feel. I can tell if it's hot or cold, or bumpy like a toad. We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about. I am the mouth, I eat snacks like carrots or some grapes. I help you to eat all your food so it won't go to waste. We can see with our eyes, hear with our ears, and taste things with our mouth. We can touch with our fingers, smell with our nose. That's what the 5 senses are all about.
Okay, Mr. K, we should try to use our ears some more to listen to more sounds.
Oh, good idea. Okay, let's be quiet and listen. What do you think that sound is, Bella? Can you hear it? What do you think it is?
Oh, I know. It's the clock on the wall.
Oh, good job, Bella. Yeah, the sound of the clock ticking is a nice, quiet, and low sort of sound. You're good at this game.
Thank you, Mr. K, but I had help from our friends and of course my ears.
We're kind of lucky to have such a nice, quiet sounding clock.
Really? Why?
Well, because clocks, just like people, come in all different shapes and sizes. Some clocks, like grandfather clocks, are really big, and every hour they make a noise to let you know what time it is. Like cuckoo clocks, even though they're smaller, they still make a lot of noise. But like here we have small and big wall clocks that just make a quiet ticking sound. Or even digital clocks. They make no noise at all.
I don't know. I kind of like to hear different sounds.
You know what? So do I.
Well, Mr. K, I actually have to go, but we have to play this game again.
Yeah, we sure will. See you later, Bella. It's fun to use our ears to be able to hear the different sounds of the people and things around us, don't you think?
Let's take a minute right now to listen with our ears all around. There are so many sounds all around. So many sounds. What do you hear when you listen outside? What do you hear when you listen at night? What do you hear when you're playing at school? What do you hear when you're splashing at the pool? Let's take a minute right now to listen with our ears all around.
All around.
There are so many sounds.
So many sounds.
All around.
All around.
So many sounds.
So many sounds.
What do you hear at the library? Shh. What do you hear when you have to sneeze? What do you hear in the parking lot? What do you hear when something's really hot? Ouch! Let's take a minute right now to listen with our ears all around.
All around.
Now it's your turn. Stay right there. Listen with your ears. What do you hear? There's so many sounds.
So many sounds.
All around.
All around.
So many sounds.
So many sounds.
Oh, you hear that? That's another sound that we can hear. It sounds like Speedy's bell. I have a fun game that I want to play with Speedy, and it's all about sounds. Come on. Hey, what's up, Speedy?
Hey, Mr. K, what do you say?
Oh, what is this? What did you bring?
This is a little speaker that plays one of my favorite songs that I wanted to sing to you.
Oh, great. Okay. Friends, let's use our ears to listen to Speedy sing his song.
Yes, listen closely. I think you'll know this song too.
Here we go. Let's listen.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And that itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And that itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Hey, that little spider is gonna crawl up the water spout. The rain will fall and wash the spider out. That little spider is gonna crawl right up the water spout. The rain will fall and wash the spider out. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain little spider is gonna crawl right at the water spout. The rain will fall and wash the spider out. That little spider is gonna crawl right at the water spout. The rain will fall and wash the spider out.
Man, that's one of my favorite songs. Thank you for sharing that with us, Speedy. I've been teaching our friends about using our ears and listening to the sounds around us.
Oh, cool! There's lots of sounds all around us. In our neighborhood, there's lots of different sounds, too.
You're right. Let's listen and see what we can hear from our neighborhood. That's an interesting sound. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to play a game with you. Do you want to play?
Oh, yes! I just love a good game, and I have a little extra time today.
Oh, great! And I'll use the speaker that you brought to help us. So I'll play a sound, and I want you to listen with your ears to see if you can guess what it is. Oh, and you can play too. Listen closely. Here's the first sound. Can you guess that sound?
Let's see. Have you heard this sound before? What is it? Oh yeah, good idea. Okay, Mr. K, we think it's a fire truck.
Great job, you're right. That was a fire truck on its way to put out a fire. Okay, listen closely to the next sound. Can you guess this sound?
Did you hear that? That sounds different from the fire truck. It sounds like some sort of horn.
That's close, Speedy. This sound is from an animal, and it does almost sound like a horn.
It's from an animal. Do you know an animal that sounds like a horn? Oh, well, of course, it's an elephant.
Yes! The elephant is the largest animal on land. They use their trunks to make the sound that sounds almost like a trumpet.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Oh, is that the next sound?
Actually, Speedy, that wasn't me. It sounded like it was coming from outside of the window.
Oh, that was Miss Baker. I think she may be looking for her package.
Oh, well, I better let you go. But thank you for playing with us.
Oh, no problem. I love spending time at the clubhouse. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile. That was such a fun game, wasn't it? The world is full of so many different sounds. Do you know what my favorite sound is? The sound of nature. Nature is the world outside, like trees or plants, even wild animals. Hey, that reminds me of a story. It's somewhere here in our library. Ah, here it is. Do you like to read?
If there's something that you want to know, or maybe someplace you want to go, a book can teach you all the things that your mind needs to grow. There's so much to discover when you turn the pages in a book. Sharing a story with a friend, won't you come and take a look? Let's read a book. Hey, hey, let's read a book. Comic books, chapter books, books with pictures too. Books about mysteries, or a book about the zoo. There's so much to discover when you turn the pages in a book. Sharing a story with a friend, won't you come and take a
book is called Good Night Owl. It's written by Pat Hutchins. Owl tried to sleep. The bees buzzed, buzz, buzz, and Owl tried to sleep. The squirrel cracked nuts, crunch, crunch, and Owl tried to sleep. The crows croaked, caw, caw, and Owl tried to sleep. The woodpecker pecked, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat, and Owl tried to sleep. The starlings chittered, twit, 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 and Owl tried to sleep. The jays screamed, ark, ark, and Owl tried to sleep. The cuckoo called, cuckoo, cuckoo, and Owl tried to sleep. The robin peeped, pip, pip, and Owl tried to sleep. The sparrows chirped, cheep, cheep, and Owl tried to sleep. The doves cooed, crew, crew, and Owl tried to sleep. The bees buzzed, buzz, buzz. The squirrel cracked nuts, crunch, crunch. The crows croaked, caw, caw. The woodpecker pecked, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. The starlings chittered, twit, 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 twit. The jays screamed, ark, ark. The cuckoo called, cuckoo, cuckoo. The robin peeped, pip, pip. The sparrows chirped, cheep, cheep. The doves crowed, crew, crew. And Owl couldn't sleep. Then darkness fell, and the moon came up, and there wasn't a sound. Owl screeched, screech, screech, and woke everyone up. The end. See? Those animals made a lot of sounds, and the owl couldn't sleep. Hey, wouldn't it be fun if we can hear some of the sounds of nature and see them? Would you like to come with me to a real forest? Oh, but how can we get to the forest? Oh, I know. We have our very own forest right here in the clubhouse. It's inside our reading tree. Let's crawl through and see if we can find our way to the forest. Isn't this a wonderful forest? Hey, let's use our ears to listen and find more sounds around the forest. Like branches, the breaking of branches, or the leaves. Ooh, we're listening for sounds. Do you hear the sounds of bugs? That's another sound that's in nature. Bugs make a lot of different noise. Wow, hey, look at this. It's a tall tree. It goes all the way up to the top. This is one of the tallest trees that I've ever seen.
Green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. There was a hole in the middle of the ground, the prettiest hole that you ever did see. Well, the hole in the ground and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And in this hole, there was a tree, the prettiest tree that you ever did see. Well, the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And on this tree, there was a branch, the prettiest branch that you ever did see. Well, the branch on a tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And on this branch, there was a nest, the prettiest nest that you ever did see. Well, the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And in this nest, there was an egg, the prettiest egg that you ever did see. Well, the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And in this egg, there was a bird, the prettiest bird that you ever did see. Well, the bird and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. The hole in the ground. Well, the bird and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground. The hole in the ground. And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. And the green grass grows all around, the green grass grows all around.
Listen, you can hear more bugs and birds in the background, or even just walking on the branches and leaves. Do you hear that? This is something you'll want to see. Come on. Listen. What do you hear? It's the sound of the water on the waterfall, huh? That's another nice, calm, soothing sound. Listen. You can hear the wind blowing through the tall grass. That's kind of a nice, calming sound too, isn't it? The birds too. You hear the sound of those other bugs? There's a lot of bugs in the forest. Whew. We heard a lot of sounds, didn't we? It's getting late though. Let's get back to the clubhouse.
Using our ears, we were able to use one of our 5 senses to hear many different sounds today. And thank you for helping me hear one of my favorite sounds, and that's the sounds of friends. Before you go, let's create one more happy sound by singing our Simply Amazing song. There is no such thing as being too small. You can do great things when you give it your all. Someday you will be simply amazing. You can make a mark when you set your mind to it. You can be the spark, nothing left but to do it. Someday you will be simply amazing. So don't give up, always be kind. Follow your dreams and you will be simply amazing. Time for me to go. I hope to see you at the clubhouse soon. Bye. Now it's time to say farewell to you, my friend. We've learned new things, Had many songs to sing, now our fun must end. I hope to see you all real soon. We've got so much more that we can do. See you later, alligator, here at the Clubhouse. To become a patron, visit our Patreon account at www.patreon.com/Mr. K's Clubhouse.